Welcome you all. Hope you guys are doing well. And if anything is going wrong, trust me, it's not wrong. It is just the part of the process and will definitely turn in your favor. And you'll be amazed today. What I will discuss with you is the power of patience, which is the most important thing we need and want in our life. Have you ever found yourself rushing through life, trying to make everything happen in an instant? In a world that's moving at the speed of light, we've been conditioned to expect quick results. But the truth is, not everything happens when we want it to. And that's where patience comes in, a skill that can transform not just our mindset, but our entire life. Patience isn't about sitting idly, waiting for life to happen. It's the art of trusting the process. Imagine planting a seed. You don't wake up the next day expecting a full-grown tree. You know it takes time to root, time to grow, time to flourish. That seed, as tiny and fragile as it seems, is a promise of something beautiful. But only if we allow it the space to become what it's meant to be. Think about the times you've rushed into decisions. Maybe it was an impulsive purchase or a quick response to a difficult situation. Did it ever feel like you were reacting out of anxiety or frustration? That's what happens when we lack patience. We act out of impulse rather than wisdom, and more often than not, we regret it later. Patience isn't passive. It's active. It's being calm in the face of uncertainty, trusting that with consistent effort and time, things will unfold. But we live in a society where instant gratification is king. From fast food to instant messages, everything is designed to happen now. So, it's no wonder we get frustrated when things don't immediately go our way. But let's pause and ask ourselves, why are we in such a hurry? What are we really chasing? Maybe it's success, recognition, love, or even just a sense of control over our lives. And while it's completely normal to want these things, the rush often blinds us to the bigger picture. Patience, however, teaches us that everything has its own timing. Picture this. You're on a long hike up a mountain. Every step is exhausting, and you just want to reach the top. You could rush up, pushing through. But would you enjoy the journey? Or would you arrive at the summit, out of breath, having missed all the beauty along the way? Patience is like enjoying that hike, being present in every moment, knowing that the peak will come when you're ready to appreciate it fully. Patience isn't just about waiting for things to happen. It's about what we do in the waiting. It's about growing, learning, and becoming stronger. Life will present us with challenges that test our limits. But those challenges are often disguised opportunities for growth. Think of them as the weights in a gym, pushing us to build emotional and mental muscles we didn't know we had. Imagine being stuck in traffic. Your first instinct might be frustration. You're in a hurry to get somewhere, and this delay feels like a personal attack on your time. But what if, instead, you saw it as an opportunity? Maybe it's a chance to listen to that podcast you've been putting off. Maybe it's a moment to reflect on your day or call someone you've been meaning to talk to. Patience is about seeing the silver lining, even in moments of delay. The greatest stories of success are rarely instant. Look at anyone who's achieved something remarkable, whether it's an athlete, an entrepreneur, or an artist. Behind every triumph is a story of persistence, setbacks, and yes, patience. They didn't give up when things got tough. They didn't throw in the towel when success wasn't immediate. They understood that greatness takes time. Think about nature again. A river doesn't carve a canyon overnight. It's the slow, steady flow of water, year after year, that creates something magnificent. Patience is like that river. Every day, with every small act of persistence, we are shaping our future, even if we don't see the results right away. Sometimes it's not just about achieving goals. It's about becoming the person who can achieve them. And that takes time. Imagine if everything you wanted came to you instantly, without effort, without waiting. Would you truly appreciate it? Would you have the strength, the wisdom, the gratitude to handle it? Probably not. Because it's in the waiting, in the journey, that we become the person capable of holding the blessings we seek. Let's talk about relationships for a moment. Whether it's friendships, family, or romantic relationships, patience plays a crucial role. We all have moments where people frustrate us, where misunderstandings happen, and emotions flare. But patience allows us to pause, to understand, and to respond with kindness instead of reacting with anger. It's about giving people the space to grow and evolve, just as we hope they do for us. Patience isn't weakness, it's strength. It's easy to react. It's easy to get frustrated, to give up, or to lash out. But it takes real courage to hold back, to breathe, and to trust that things will work out in their own time. It's about mastering our emotions, not letting them master us. In today's world, where everything is fast-paced and constantly changing, patience is almost a superpower. It gives us the clarity to make better decisions, the grace to handle setbacks. When we practice patience, we start to realize that life isn't about rushing to the next thing. It's about fully experiencing where we are right now. So, the next time you feel impatient, whether it's with a situation, a goal, or even with yourself, remember that everything happens in its own time. Trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. Embrace the process, even if it feels slow, because the journey, the growth, and the lessons along the way are just as important as the destination. There's a beautiful thing that happens when we embrace patience. We stop focusing so much on the destination and start finding value in the journey. Think of the times when you've worked towards something for a long period. When you finally reached your goal, wasn't the victory sweeter because of the work, the waiting, and the lessons learned along the way? Patience enhances the reward because it gives us perspective, and that perspective makes the outcome more meaningful. When we rush through life, we rob ourselves of these precious moments of growth. But patience allows us to live in the present. It lets us trust that we are enough right now, and that what we're working toward will come in time. It allows us to release the anxiety that comes from thinking we need to have everything figured out immediately. Patience is power. It's the quiet strength that carries us through the hardest moments and the steady force that leads us to our greatest triumphs. So take a deep breath, slow down, and trust the timing of your life. You're exactly where you need to be. Okay guys, this was for today. Hope you gain a little strength with these words and motivation. Do subscribe my channel. It gives me motivation and strength to make more videos of help for you guys. And don't forget to press the bell icon.